know y'all love Thug, and I love y'all. But y'all just bear with me. I'm finna destroy Young Thug. He will not be able to rap no more. Would he? Be quiet.
Hey, Wack, do you think it's over for Thug, man?
Yeah, we're gonna make sure that we still got about 2 more hours of content.
You have the right to call an attorney right now. You spoke for 2 hours. 2 hours.
Man, what is he doing talking? A 2-hour interrogation, and you mad at Yak got it.
After footage leaked showing Young Thug allegedly snitching during an interrogation, the rapper tried to rebuild his image by dropping a brand new album, but it didn't go as planned. Fans were brutally honest, saying things like, "Man, we waited all this time for Thug's release just for this? Didn't anyone check this before it dropped? What a waste." Even DJ Academics chimed in, claiming the album flopped because Thug was too busy trying to fight off the snitch allegations online. According to AK, Thug's excessive tweeting to prove his loyalty ruined the mysterious image that once made him iconic. The album only sold 48,000 copies in its first week, marking a serious low for his career.
This is the first time in a while we've seen Young Thug's sales going in a reverse direction. This is a complete flop. This is a complete flop. Young Thug ruined all of his mystique, and it's because people found out his kryptonite. I always say, like, if I'm going back and forth with somebody online, I'm always trying to figure out their kryptonite, what makes them tick. And I think we found it for Thug. It was questioning his street credibility or these snitch allegations. Young Thug has been acting out of character ever since he got out of jail. Ever since people started accusing him of doing such things, and ever since people are looking at like the narrative of him saying all these other people are rats, people are looking at it like some hypocrisy stuff, he's been damn near spiraling.
But the album's release triggered a far bigger problem. News outlets began reporting that the state of Georgia has filed a motion to revoke Young Thug probation and send him back to jail. Soon after, Benzino called out the system, accusing the government of intentionally leaking Thug's private jail calls to bait him into violating probation. He believed they leaked the footage without watermarks to sway public opinion against him.
What I'm more surprised at and more kind of pissed off at is, how the is this even constitutional that a prison, which is part of the system, right, can leak private phone calls? I don't, that it blows me. How can that happen? Now, they're saying, well, who leaked them? Somebody had to get money for them. Nah, because there's no watermark on them. If TMZ bought them, you can best believe TMZ's watermark will be all over that. There's no watermark. I guarantee the government's leaking them because they know what they're doing. They know, let me tell you something, from the feds to City Hall to the mayor to the governor, they all got a communications department where they have hired staff that all they do is look at social media for various reasons. That's it. And us as a community and culture, we just give them everything they want. It's easy.
DJ Academics later revealed the deeper truth behind all this chaos. He explained that Thug doesn't really care if he ends up behind bars again. His only mission is to prove to the world that he's still a gangster, even as a millionaire.
You know, I like all this wild stuff. I like Thug, I like Gunna. I'm gonna like him before, I'm gonna like him after. But I'm gonna tell you what they got wrong at. They've been propagating the street code. These are millionaires. Millionaires made it from the bottom. But they're obsessed with trying to portray the image that they're the realest street ever. I just seen Woody put up a post. He says, "No, I'm not okay." Huh? Since when is street is sounded like little white girls Karen? Everybody in that situation need therapy. And the reality why they all need therapy is because they made it. When YSL was known by you and me, YSL was lit. It's popping. But they weren't happy with all the money and all. They still want to propagate the same. Then as soon as Johnny Law come, they don't want to do it no more. They start thinking about their mamas, their sisters, their kids. Never seen something like that. It's the first time I've seen gangsters need therapy.
To Thug, it didn't matter what went viral online. He wanted to show everyone that he's still built for the streets, no matter what. Ironically, though, the leaks started appearing right after he called out a female police officer, the same one who handled Gunna's plea deal.
What Young Thug did to have and this is how you know this 4 p.m. is real. Young Thug posted the woman
This is Marissa Vivierto. He said biggest liar in the DA office. He posted her, okay? And then he also reposted, all my homies hate Vivierto. Now, this is someone who is a officer of the law. This is someone who is a government official. When you do that and you're under probation, the government is gonna be like, oh, you sending a smoke signal that people should hurt this woman? That's why they're doing a motion to revoke his shit. Why did he do this? Because she's testifying in the OMF case and she's basically saying, yo, OMF and 4PF, Lil Baby and them, they're beefing and is dying and indictment's finna come down.
But to truly understand the storm, we have to watch that interrogation footage. Because once you do, it becomes clear the feds might have been setting the stage the whole time.
This motherfucker Wayne from New Orleans. I'm from Atlanta. This nigga was in Atlanta and I was in New Orleans. I said, what the f? That was so weird. This damn came to us. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know who the f did it. They said Roscoe, but I don't wanna block. I don't wanna like block out y'all case by saying Roscoe didn't do that. They knowing Roscoe? Man, that man scrub. I'm like, you right, bro? But I don't know, cause every day they broke ball. I don't know. I honestly don't know.
In the footage, Young Thug accuses Huey Roscoe of being behind the 2015 shooting of Lil Wayne's tour bus. The interrogation lasted more than 2 hours, and soon Roscoe himself reacted online. His post read, by Roscoe addresses Young Thug allegedly telling on him in an interrogation video.
Politicking, man. Jeff, clean as Listerine, man. Clean as Ivory soap. You feel what I'm saying? I done the time. I did that. That's what you supposed to do. When you go in the interrogation room, that's what you do. He told you, man, we said the Wayne Carter. What's wrong with you? You feel what I'm saying? No, a statement is this right here. Lineup selective. That's him. He did that. He didn't do that. He did what a taxpaying citizen do. A real street. Kept it solid. Kept it overly real. You feel what I'm saying? Really tried to pull me out the hole. So, I don't know. You feel what I'm saying? Now, when it comes to the PR now, y'all don't remember when I was locked up. Now, let me just show you how the PRs and the internet selective politics. You know what I mean? We're going to keep it real. When I was locked up and Jeff was locked up, we went viral. When they was like, that's the type of friend you want. He was like, man, Roscoe ain't told y'all that thing. Yeah, that's the be there. That's the right thing. You feel what I'm saying? Like all those, everybody is in the state room, in the interrogation room, and they gave statements.
Roscoe said he didn't believe Thug was snitching, but the rap world thought otherwise. Things got worse when Thug tweeted, just 20 minutes later, they didn't play my interrogation video in court because I helped my brother. He even used the hashtag Ratware. Fans immediately suspected Thug paid Roscoe to publicly defend him, all to protect his image. Others said it looked desperate, like Thug was begging people not to believe he was a rat, exactly as academics predicted. But YSL Woody wasn't buying it. He exposed Roscoe for allegedly hiding the truth to protect Thug's career.
And Pee Wee, don't forget about that story. When you said it out your own mouth, how you did with that trans. Pee Wee Roscoe, you know well not to mention me, boy. You know I ain't got no sense. I ain't got no damn screws in my head, boy. You remember we was at the Sky House? Me, you, and Thug was sitting in the car, and that damn swap past, and Thug tapped you and said, Pee Wee, what's up with that? And you told Thug how you stuck your clean up in it. Don't get me started.
As the clip went viral, even Tekashi 6ix9ine joined conversation, mocking Thug for talking to cops for over 2 hours.
Yo, I just want to know where all the energy at. The Young Thug situation, I stood quiet 2 days just watching it play out. Watching what excuses the people come up with. Every day, every year, every time I come out, y'all move the goalposts further. Oh, nah, bro, it's different. No, it's different, bro. It's different. You told, like, before 12 in the afternoon. Like, that's a forbidden rule. You can't do that. No, bro, it's okay, bro, because he told after 3, like, Bro, it's so easy. They tell you have the right to remain silent. Anything used against you could be used in the court of law, whatever the case they say. You have the right to call an attorney right now. You spoke for 2 hours. 2 hours. It's me, the horse. Like, I'm not saying that. Y'all heard what y'all heard. Where's all the energy at? Why hear everybody quiet? Why Lil Baby, 21 Savage, Future? Why you not saying nothing?
Most rappers weren't convinced either. The industry criticized Roscoe for claiming Thug didn't snitch when it looked clear he did. Then YSL member Mondo came forward, saying outright, yeah, that's snitching, and this might be the end of YSL.
I just beat him off a RICO. Come home, still talking about, oh, rat, bro, that's God. That ain't nothing but God biting you back in your, bro, cause you supposed to been thankful that you just beat a life sentence in a RICO and came home and minded your business and been humble. But instead, you still coming out pushing the rat narrative, bro, and all that, this, that, and the third. Now look, he came back and bought your bitch. But that ain't the key. The thing is, too, though, he brainwashed people. He still got motherfuckers on there talking about, and y'all heard it with y'all own ears. You got motherfuckers AI, and did that and the third, and oh, he ain't rat on nobody. Bro, if you sit down with 12 and bust out and say these words, if y'all talking about like, Gunna ratted from saying, yes, ma'am, you mean to tell me this not making a rat by saying, they said Roscoe the bust up. And then a nigga, Roscoe did 10 years behind it, and you just got on the internet to didn't rat on you? Boy, so brainwashed, it's sickening. Y'all need daddy figures, and y'all just be sitting back waiting on something good, waiting on something to happen, like, yeah, I'm gonna stick around, maybe they'll put me on, maybe I can get some out. Roscoe, you the worstest. Twin, you worse than the rat itself. You did 10 years, twin, behind Roscoe. You did 10 years behind it, brother. And you just come on the internet and didn't tell on you when everybody just heard this man say your name a few times? You feel me?
Things spiraled even more when YSL Woody publicly warned 21 Savage and Lil Baby to stay out of the drama, saying if Thug went down, he'd take them with him. Both rappers took that warning seriously.
Told them that Gunna, but it was going over their head. It was going over their head because why? This ain't street. This ain't who they pretend to be. I said, leave Gunna alone. Gunna didn't do nothing wrong. Go look at Thug's interview. They said, why you didn't sign Lil Baby? Thug said, because I didn't want to pull Lil Baby in my... Hey, Lil Baby, I know you might be watching, partner. Got nothing to do with you. Get your money. Hey, we need somebody to win, buddy. It can't be you. Stay out of it. Hey, 21, y'all, stay out of it. Hey, because get what, bro? One thing I know about it, that ain't got nothing to lose. He gonna take everybody down with him. Trust me. When it's time for it to stand up, they gonna stand up. They can say what they want to say about me. They can say what they want to say about me. But I ain't did what nobody forced me to do.
21 Savage soon unfollowed Young Thug on Instagram. Lil Baby quietly cut all ties. But they weren't the only ones being warned. Rapper Rallo spoke out too, saying Thug once ruined a career, and now karma was coming full circle. Rallo said, I lied to the feds for real, and you still called Lil Baby and told him to cut me off. Now it's your turn, Thug. You're about to go through what me and Gunna went through, and we're waiting on that gospel album. That last line was a jab at Thug's tweet from just a week before, when he said, if you're a rapper and you rat, you just gotta go gospel.
Streets are so atrocious. Young Thug told everybody that Gunna was a snitch. I'm telling you this, I don't give a if you believe me. That's what he sent to. Or he sent a message to Dirk, Baby. There's a few other rappers I just won't call their names, just because some of them just told me in privacy. All of them rappers start not fucking with Gunna, speaking out, they're chilling away. Thug got out, Gunna kinda hot. It ain't like you're trying to really like jump and work with Gunna, but
Thug later clapped back, writing, the difference between me and you is your own friend said you lied. You told on real people. I only made an honest mistake, trying to show detectives we weren't beefing with Lil Wayne. Don't forget, you told Fonny you'd take the stand on me and Lucci just to get out. But what came next truly destroyed what was left of his image. A day later, another interrogation clip surfaced, this time showing Thug saying to police, promises? I made promises. I'll tell you everything in time. Just don't tell the world.
Listen.
Yes, sir.
Promises. Make promises. Just keep promises. Whatever you anytime you ever ain't want to know anything, tell me. I'm telling you anything. But don't tell the world.
What's your number?
Yes, you can.
Hey.
I don't have your number.
Well, give it to me. If you ain't give it to her, just...
What was supposed to be a private conversation had now exploded online. DJ Academics then posted, Gunna been sitting on these jail phone recordings for a while. Now's the perfect time for him to drop them, to prove Rallo's point that Thug always turns things against everyone. Gunna might be a genius for this. He doubled down during a live stream, suggesting that Gunna's silence and timing were strategic moves to expose the truth.
I'm almost certain Gunna's team is leaking it to his fan pages. I'm almost certain, okay? I know they're not going to agree to it, right? But I'm almost certain that Gunna's lawyers pulled, because yes, when you're in the case, you don't have to go through a Freedom of Information Act or anything like this, and some of these things would even be available, or it could be challenged if you try to do a FOIA on it. But it appears all of these things may have been gotten from maybe somebody who was in the case that would request them, and it could have been something for the nature of an appeal or something like that, so the courts are going to give it up because you're a defendant. So for me, I can't tell why there is, like, where's Gunna's calls? Like, we want to hear Gunna's calls, right? And by the way, you could tell maybe they were both doing it to each other. There's a time where Thug actually says he has been having his lawyers review Gunna's call, and Gunna is on the phone talking to a girl saying, I love you, I'm gonna come home soon. And he basically even thinks that Gunna got out of jail early because he wanted, which, bruv, if that's the case, the streets is closed.